Hello there, internet individuals. Welcome to episode 212 of Minecraft The Broken Journey. It is journeying time, my friends. Alright, the journey continuing. So last time, big number, 48500, 4850k rather, 48... number. You can read the number. You can read. I trust you. I trust you all to be able to read. Yes, I do need. Give me the mountain in the way. Get out of here, mountain. By the way, 62, so, it has to happen, it has to happen, it has to happen, it has to happen. You know, I can't believe I never thought to do this while I was playing the Minecraft server. I should have dyed one of the sheeps yellow and name tagged it Floof Real. Because my persona has a yellow woolen fleece. Are you the only person that's saying anything? Yeah, that happens sometimes. Sometimes there's just no one in chat. How did I get to that with no prompting? Get to what? Are you talking about the Minecraft thing or you in chat? The persona anecdote. How did I come up with that without being prompted? I mean, sometimes you just think of ideas way too late. It is unfortunately way too late to make that gag because well, the server isn't really played on that much anymore. It's not like I can just do it for myself because I can't play it either because I've already done everything I want to do for myself, and I was going to help other people, but there's nobody on the server to help. Suffering. Anyway. What if I think of all the ideas at the same time? I think that would overstimulate me. I'm not built to handle that amount of brain capacity. It's the equivalent of trying to open more programs than you have RAM. Hello there, username pool vids. And when everyone's super, no one will be. Everything run with HDF Season 2 is in the works? It sure is. I figured I'd get, like, the big video out of the way first for like, the few videos I'm making for 100k, other than... I guess NSMB 2, but every bar speeds up the video was also going to take a long time, but... You know, the sort of edit that video requires is a lot more brainless. So I can just do it while binging YouTube or something. Can you not please? Oh yeah, there has been a new Teapot episode since last stream, has it? Burp. Since last, my train of thought has been completely derailed by that. New teapot episode since I last streamed. I thought it was alright. Alright, give me a bed and boat. Take me to the end of the ocean. Have I ever eaten kangaroo? No, I haven't. I don't know of anywhere that even sells kangaroo meat. I have a couple of Australian friends, but both of them are asleep at this time because it's like 2 a.m. for them or something. Well, okay, it's probably only like midnight for them, but still. Unless they have a stupid sleep schedule like me, they're probably asleep. And I know one of them is asleep because I was in a VC with one of them earlier and they said they were going sleep. So they're asleep. You've been doing grassy impressions since the Teapot 21 speech. Fair enough. I'm not going to attempt an impression of Grassy because it is a voice that is not easy to replicate. Like, I'm pretty sure Grassy is voiced by just speaking mid-inhale. Biblically accurate David. Yeah, the David thought bubble with the funny gifs. Also, I think the number just changed. I think the number increased. Thanks for the subscribe. Thanks for the unsubscribe. Sometimes I wonder how Carrie has been able to voice Grassy for like 6 years now. Actually, 8 years. 9 years? How many years has it been? It's been a long time. It's been a long time since BFB started. Me when the floating points have errors. I can imagine trying to speak while inhaling will probably make you end up coughing. I wonder why almost every episode is released in cinemas nowadays. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that they do that, but I just wonder what made them want to do it for every single episode. Burp. Well, I'm out of stuff to talk about already. That sounds like the bubonic plague. Yep. Yeah, that. I'm sending them after some cough syrup. I'm sending them after some cough syrup. Thanks. Wait, no. The kids still have the plague. I don't know if it's because I'm extremely tired, but did you just say the kids have the plague? Play Roblox. If it, well, I mean, this probably would count. Like, I did mention I had the idea of a stream of Sonic EXE the Disaster until I server wipe with every killer. So, if you really want me to play Roblox, you have that to look forward to, I guess. Whenever Re-Execution releases. HDF characters sometimes speak at some point. Yeah, they say they vaguely say words sometimes. Yeah. You know, I was even like thinking earlier about like how like I saw like on an iceberg image, and it made me realize like there is only one time like Nutty only like actually like verbally communicates. Like they say the non English word speak stuff. It only happens one time in the entire history of the show. An obscure video where Cuddles and Toothy were in an interview of some sort. I believe that was a live stream, and Cuddles and Toothy were plushies. And yeah, they spoke English in that for the purposes of the interview. I believe they also both die in that same stream. Or at the very least they it's implied they die. I don't think it's actually shown on screen. Because, well, they're just a bunch of plushies. They can't really make them look like they've been killed. Have I heard of Chowder? Yes, I used to watch it when I was young. In fact, we have a in this D&D group, we have a running gag where we quote that one scene where Chowder goes, "No, you're not in this episode." Whenever like someone whenever like someone who's like doesn't actually have any relevance to the episode tries to appear. Like it's to the point where someone drew a Discord sticker of like the DM's character doing that exact face. Are you sure? Because he said he wants to hurt Mung. Trust me, he'll never pull it off. This episode is not long enough. This one? This one? Maybe this one. Pressing buttons makes me feel powerful! Ding. 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 3 weeks later. Ding. The basement! Should we keep the skeletons? Nah, not just for a gag. What happened to your clothes? I got hungry during the cutaway. The one other thing that, like, I remember, that's, like, based off Chowder is just, that one edit of the intro. It's just, you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon. I've just had the music that plays in the Pop and Cub episodes just stuck in my head today. Oh yeah, I need more fleece, don't I? I need more wool. Give me more wool. Give me it. Perfect. Chowder! Look what you've done! Now the animators are gonna have to draw all this fire! Chowder! Brr, don't brr, open brr, your brr, mouth! Brr, Rada! Rada? Monk just turns to dust. Remember when I said not to interfere with the past once the... Well, it was fun while it lasted. What do you want to be when you grow up? And there's just footage of some guy writing the storyboard. Oh, hey, look, pink sheep. I'm so cool and awesome. Give me it. I think I'm now set on pink wool for the next 3 million block milestones. I'd have to 5, 11. Yeah, 18. 18 is going to be enough for the 5 million, 6 million, and 7 million block milestone. Who made Schnitzel a character? I don't know if that's meant to be a genuine question or slander, because I will not accept any Schnitzel slander. All you had to say was no. No need for harsh language. This is a kids show. Yeesh. Also, thanks for the subscribe. Do I remember the Dog of Wisdom animation? Yep. Same guy who made We Gotta Get SpongeBob back. Unfortunately, I think that same guy now makes AI generated slop. So L Joe, I guess. Yeah, I know about the Dog of Wisdom sequels as well. Happy happens. Happy has to happen. Fat chance and slim chance mean the same thing. Yeah. It's just that fat chance is more sarcastic. Yes, I quoted Dog of Wisdom. I remember in the second one, like, there was an intentional subtle Among Us joke, but I don't remember how that bit goes. Layers! Ogres have layers. Excuse me, Mr. Shrek? Could you do that famous ogre roar for me and my son? You know, I'd rather not. Not. It's my kid's birthday party, and do the roar! An ogre only roars when he's angry. You don't want to see me when I'm angry, right? Do it. Hold it together. By the way, thanks for the subscribe. I haven't even watched Shrek Forever After. I just know that scene because I watched a Bosch video too many times. I will now proceed to quote the Bosch version. Excuse me, Mr. Shrek, could you do that famous ogre roar for me, for my son? Do the roar! You know, I'd rather not. Do the roar! It's my kid's birthday party, and do the roar! Do the roar! An ogre only roars with do it. Hold it together. Do the roar! 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 Ah! I know there's literally water down there, but I can't tell where. But I couldn't tell where the 1 block high water stops. And professional tip: if you're ever playing an old a particularly old version of Minecraft, do not trust jumping into 1 block high pools of water. Oh wait, what? You don't get why games change physics sometimes? In the case of Minecraft, I think it's just like gradual changes from the result of the many recodes it's had. And that's not even beginning on any of the other mechanics that were actually outright changed directly. Minecraft is 17 years old this year, so Not to mention, I don't doubt that the physics can also be fairly different if depending on which version you're using. Tomska playing ruler in BFDIE is perfect. Change your mind. I don't really usually have much of an opinion on voice acting, to be honest. I'd say my only gripe is that they sound too similar to Pineapple. Though, assuming, neither of them will ever be present in the same episode, much less the same scene, it shouldn't really be an issue in that case. I love full damage. Voice actors of Fern and Toothpaste are dating. Neat. My relatively low supply of dirt is making me discomforted. I need more dirt. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know how that could be extrapolated into something, like, actually bad out of context. Boop. Let me sleep. I like how the normally billboarded mob IDs aren't billboarded properly when you're in bed. Because the camera still thinks you're in the spot you were when before you went bed.
Are you losing?
Hi, nerd.
Are you streaming?
How do you lose at Minecraft?
Oh no, your world corrupted.
Fair point, I guess. But don't worry, that's why we have backups.
The backups.
Someone in chat wants to know if you remember Dog of Wisdom.
Vaguely.
Well, that isn't a no, so... Ah, it sure is comfortable around here. Now that SpongeBob is gone, I gotta get SpongeBob back. I gotta get SpongeBob back! Hi, welcome to the planet! Give me all the money in the cash register! Don't do the Squidward! But I gotta get SpongeBob back! You know this is wrong! This won't bring SpongeBob back. Am I leaving? People of Bikini Bottom, we gotta get SpongeBob back! Wait, me bucko! We gotta get SpongeBob back! We gotta get SpongeBob back! We gotta go! But how? We need some wheels! Sandy, howdy, Squidward! You want to talk about Texas? We gotta get SpongeBob back! Boo. We gotta get SpongeBob back faster than a dill rabbit on a horn pickle! Yeehaw! Patrick! I know. We gotta get SpongeBob back. Here's the key.
Have you gotten SpongeBob back?
SpongeBob? That isn't him. Squidward, whatever you do, don't look back.
I love.
No! One second later. SpongeBob! Where are those crabby... Oh. They've been sitting on the counter for the whole time. The customer left. I'll just leave it on the floor for the rats to eat. Yes! Finally, the secret formula is mine! Let's take a little look at that formula, shall we? Anyways, what were you saying?
I don't know actually.
Okay, understandable.
You just started going on a tangent, and like
I just quoted the entirety of "We Gotta Get SpongeBob Back."
Did you get SpongeBob back?
I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to watch and judge for yourself.
I'm so sad that SpongeBob died.
Sponge Bill. Oh, hey, look, another pink sheep. I literally found one, like, 15 minutes ago. I'm just so lucky.
You know what else you are? You are Floof.
Yes, I am. You know who else I am? I am Lachlan DS Productions.
Holy. Real? Actually,
I just realized I'm not streaming to Discord. I should probably do that so that you can watch the madness.
Yeah.
That is the launcher, not the game. Thanks, Discord.
Functional game by the functional app, by the way. Functional appliance executable software.
Functional.execution can't speak. Functional.executable application file. I still have music from Happy Tree Friends stuck in my head.
That show actually traumatized me as a child once.
Huh. I first watched it when I was 17, so I didn't get the chance to have childhood trauma from it.
Lucky.
Now I'm curious as to what episode you watched.
That's in it's been 20 years ago, boss. I can't answer this one.
Okay. Not even the vaguest memory.
Nope.
You're not even sure which characters were in it.
Nope.
Honestly, whenever I try to guess, usually my stabbing the dark picks are either Spin Fun Knowing You, Wrong Side of the Tracks, Ice Cold Lemonade, or um the episode where Snivels makes the robot ant and it breaks, and then the real ants just start basically using the headset against him. I don't remember what the name of the episode is. Tongue in cheek, yeah, that one. I still think about how like there was an official crossover episode between Happy Tree Friends and Dumb Ways to Die that was made in 2024. You remember Dumb Ways to Die, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I remember I once tried to make a fan animated episode of HDF. I never finished it, but I do still have the Flash file, so theoretically I could continue it. So I could continue working on it someday.
Hey, I should get this mod to add this mod to the server to annoy everyone.
Don't say it. Don't say the name of the mod out loud. It will cause the chat to erupt.
Exactly.
You're scared to see hide and seek, but I completely destroyed it. Hide and seek is the next episode after Chip Off the Old Block, right? You know what would be a funny gag in that series? If Flippy is consistently the only character I don't edit at all. Okay, I probably won't bother to fix any animation errors that are already a part of the episode. I'm just not going to do any like corruption and stuff, which might be difficult considering that you know, there's a fair amount of shared assets. I could really commit to the bit by bothering to make copies of every mouth and eye asset and changing every asset on Flippy to be the new one so that I can still distort the assets of every other character. But meh. I don't have many plans to like have like specific reoccurring gags with like specific edits I make to characters. The only other thing I have planned is when I get to Ice Cold Lemonade, I'm going to specifically replicate edits that were made to someone who essentially already did that to that episode, which fun fact, that single video is what inspired me to make the entire series. But that's going to be a long way away, especially at the pace I'm going. Works for me. As long as there's no clowns, it is all good. We have survived another day.
We survived another clown.
The clowns do not exist. You know, why did Mime dress as Rudolph for Halloween in Remains to be Seen? Like, okay, I get the character that is a deer would dress up as another deer, but like it still feels funny that Mime went as a Christmas character for Halloween. More than 1 hour. Yep, these usually go on for about 2 hours. Almost exactly 2 hours, actually. I do 25,000 blocks each week. And 25,000 blocks takes about 2 hours. To be fair, I have started doing like themes for each episode on the specific kind of edit I did. Like wheeling and dealing had me tracing every asset. Chip off the old block had me replacing all the facial assets with BFDI assets. I remember one episode had me like adding motion tweens to every single keyframe, along with the usual edits. I've had one idea for I've had an idea for the next theme should be swapping assets. So like I'll just like change every asset to another asset. So like the eyes become the mouths, the mouths turns into part of the logo turns into like Toothy's tummy patch or something. You know what? I'll actually save that idea for a future theme where every asset is flipped vertically or like rotated 180 degrees. Or actually, maybe rotated 90 degrees would be better.
sneeze again. Ugh.
Oh, hey, look, a mob spawner that is completely exposed. Even the chest. Free loot, free loot, free loot. Never mind, it's completely useless. I don't have inventory space for bread, and I'm not even sure there's a single use for string in this version. Other than making a bow and a fishing rod, which I also don't have inventory space for either of those. You know what I hate most about that mod, Eris?
What?
The fact that it only has a positive effect on gameplay, so I would have no reason to not use it.
True.
Like it's literally just 3 extra items per stack for every single stack. You know, I wonder what made Hightail go with stacks of 100 instead of stacks of 64.
I just think, I don't know. I just think people like things stacked to a more solid number.
I guess. People that learn the decimal system tend to be more satisfied with numbers that are powers of 10. Oh yeah, I'm out of boats. Prepare the crafting tables. We will craft soon. This is the crafting table. I'm never going to stop just occasionally quoting that movie. Oh, it's nighttime again already. La 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 la.
Illness.
Ugh. Have you tried telling the bacteria no? Actually, is it bacteria or a virus?
No clue.
Aries said they were ill, and I told them to say no to the bacteria. Then questioned if it was a bacterial or viral infection, because I want to get it right.
I don't know what it is. It could be some weird, messed up allergy stuff, but I don't think that's the case.
What kind of allergies would someone get in the winter?
I don't know. Sometimes noses are just like that, you know?
Well, allergies are caused by the immune system, so have you tried telling your immune system no?
Oh, you're so right. Let me do that.
I don't think it's hay fever, because again, it's the winter. I doubt there's much pollen being spread in the winter. By the way, I think I said this before, but if I ever do everything wrong with HTF TV series, I'm doing it per episode and not the entire series in one. Because do you understand how long the TV series is?
No, I don't. Tell me.
Okay. So web series 1 is 20 is like 20 25 episodes of about minute long episodes, not including the intro and credits. And everything wrong with HDF season 1 is about 40 minutes long. Web series 2 is about the same number of episodes, but they're usually 2 to 3 minutes, and everything wrong with HDF season 2 is projecting to be an hour and a half long. The TV series is 39 segments, 7 minutes apiece. If I did the entire TV series, it would easily go over 6 hours in length. I cannot fully edit a 6-hour long video.
Oh no.
Like, by all means, once I've done every episode individually, I might splice them together into a full series, because all the editing is already done. I just have to tweak the numbers, and that's about it. Maybe compile all the montage moments into a whole series wide segment rather than just per episode. But I'm not doing the entire series off the jump. Meanwhile, Season 3 is about the same length as Season 2. Season 4 is shorter, and Season 5 is 5 episodes long. I'll probably also have like another episode for the irregular episodes, which is also only like 10 episodes if I included all of the Kapow episodes along with it. And then there's like edge cases like the Smoochies, which are mostly barren. There's no backgrounds, only one character per Smoochie, and they're only designed as a DVD bonus feature. So there's not much to talk about them. And the Kringles, which are like 20 seconds long each. And the Love Bite segments, which are around the same length. I'm still deathly curious on which episode you saw.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to answer.
If I described what happened in the episode, would that jog your memory?
No, it will not. I'm sorry, boss. It's not gonna work.
Thanks for the subscribe. $5,000 blocks remaining. So the sub could go down before it went up. Fair enough. Sometimes I just miss the number changing. I am sadly often inobservant. Boating adventure, all aboard the Boating Express. It's time to stay hydrated. Do I? No, I don't. Actually, I am crafting soon, so maybe I should. I'm gonna knock on wood. Burp, burp. Yeah, I know you made a reference to YGP DK diss track. I just didn't have anything to say about it. That and also you misquoted it. What did you get wrong? You can literally just look at the video for the quote. It's captioned and everything. Actually, now that I think about it, I think YGP diss track is the only video I've ever made that has like YouTube captions in it. Like, there are technically other videos with captions in it. Obviously, all the Everything Wrong with videos have captions, but they're baked into the video itself. I am such a nomad. Look how far I've distanced.
Bro is distancing.
What's the circumference of Earth again?
It's a number.
I don't know the number, and I can't check while I'm playing this. Can you check for me, please?
Also, the circumference of Earth does actually vary depending on which longitude, which latitude.
Doesn't matter. Just they'll probably give you the average. just some number that I can extrapolate from.
It's about 24,901 miles at the largest point around the equator.
In kilometers, please. I know you're American, but in kilometers, please.
About 40,000 kilometers.
40,000 kilometers. Alright, so that means I have walked about 11% of the Earth's circumference. Ow. Ow. Ah. Ah. Let me up. I simply allow my arm to flail with my sword in my hand while I'm sleeping to deter the clowns. It is my hibernation defense mechanism. Okay, so I refer to, okay, so in really old versions of Minecraft like this one, you know how in modern versions of Minecraft, when you try to sleep while in the radius of a hostile mob, it'll say you can't. This version doesn't have that. Instead, if you try to sleep while in the radius of a mob, it just throws a mob on top of you when you try to sleep. And that's what I refer to, and that's what I'm referring to when I say clowns. Because the game's literally clowning on me. It'd be funnier if I made a texture pack that made all the hostile mobs look like clowns. I could do that. I could do that. But I'm not going to remember to. Maybe not for people that have a fear of clowns. I don't think I've met anyone that has a fear of clowns. Singular floating block. I'm so cool. That is just a floating island over there. How many singular floating blocks have there been in the entire series? I do not keep track. I do not count. Speaking of singular floating block, there is another singular floating block. And another... Why is there just 3 of them in quick succession? Are they a structure in this version or something? No, the it's just simply the floating island. Not even sure what that is. It's just simply how the old terrain generator was like. It was 2011, so and the terrain generation algorithm was altered has been altered 3 times since this version. Am I a fan of okay, I know who that is. I don't know how to pronounce the name, and I've only watched 3 videos of theirs. And I think it was just... and the only one I remember is... I think it was which Smash Bros. Character is likely to have eaten pizza. and the related video, which Smash Bros. Characters have eaten burger. I don't care about coal. I have 47. I don't need it. I do not care about you. Oh yeah, like 500 blocks left, by the way. That was fast. I should probably make my way to Z0. Just sneezes. Ugh, got snot everywhere. Blah, blah, blah. The end is just going to be in the middle of the ocean, isn't it? Nope, not right. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This tree is in the way of the spot. I am cutting you down. Hmm. 4,875,000. I'm going to craft. Boop. Claim the fluff. Need more fluff. Claim the fluff. That is too much fluff. Thanks for wasting my durability, jerk. $7. 58. 60. 61. 62. 63. Ding. Alright, there we go. That is everything I need. Okay, this will conclude episode 212 of Minecraft The Broken Journey. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watch. Say a funny outro segment. Good enough. Bon voyage.